I give it to every single one of my classes, right? And I can be absolutely wrong, right? But consistency breeds truth even if it's a lie, right? If you wore yellow glasses, right, and you looked at the sky every day, right, what color is the sky? Is it black commercial, yellow and blue made green?
This is episode 1. This is my first episode so far. It feels good to actually, start. On this show, we'll be discussing an array of things such as politics, economics, and also sports, and basically the news, which is pretty cool because I've been wanting to do this for like some time now. The show is going to be mostly factual news, with a mix of my own ideas and point of view on whatever is being discussed. But yeah, we'll get to the nitty gritty of everything. I wanted to start off with Donald Trump. A news article came across my laptop just a couple minutes ago on my news board, and it seems that there was an article that came out from courts.com stating that Trump reluctantly signed a bipartisan congressional budget bill that only gave him $1.375 billion for the wall that he's trying to build. Now, that's pretty absurd. However, he wants $5.7 billion. Now, from what I know, the U.S. Constitution says that the legislature can only allocate taxpayer funding, which means all the taxes that we pay are going to go towards that wall. Now, that's what he's trying to negotiate with Congress on as far as, how he's going to get this wall built. I know for sure, for a fact, that this is going to affect many people across the U.S. It's going to affect, Section 8, welfare, jobs. It's going to affect many things, even certain branches of the government. Like certain branches such as like organizations like FEMA, with disaster relief zones and things like that. Now remember, I want you guys to remember this. Trump was totally against, declaring a state of emergency when he was running. He bashed Obama for declaring a state of emergency. He even said it in a tweet back in 2014. He tweeted that Republicans must not allow President Obama to subvert the Constitution of the United States for his own benefit, and because he's unable to negotiate with Congress. But, sir, duh, you're not negotiating either. Well, he is negotiating, but you're not negotiating very well either. It's obvious you're kind of just pulling a stick up right now. As I scroll down my news feed and I'm looking over the New York Times, I'm going to BBC, I go into the New York and Washington Post, it's like this dude is crazy. I don't understand it. He's negotiating with his own government in order to get what he needs. It's almost like a mom and a father bribing each other on who gets to beat their child first, because nobody's going to come out of this unharmed. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, just to start the show off, I guess I felt the need to spew that out there for the world to hear, because it doesn't make any sense. This dude is literally beating and whooping us only because he wants a wall, and not because he wants to protect us, but because he's just a racist. He's a racist. He wants to keep druggies, quotation marks, and gangs out of the country. But what about the people who are coming up with this stuff in the country? If you want to keep gangs out, do something about the KKK. Do something about the people in your own office who technically don't really, they're racist as well. You got old dude in Virginia who had a freaking yearbook photo of him in blackface. That's ridiculous. I forget his name, I'll definitely get it in the next show. But I mean, and don't get me wrong, Obama didn't do that much of a good thing in either. He's just somebody that black people needed to, you know, get a little hope. But either way, I mean, that's just a little food for thought. Keep everybody, you know, in mind. Spread love, and that's all. I'm your host, Defo. Have a great night.